on site. The technical building, like most other structures on the old movie lot, had all the permanency of an army barracks. Even so, the flimsy door was more than Christopher could handle without exposing his videotapes to the downpour. His struggles caused him to lose control of the cassettes, forcing him to go down on his knees to save them from a dunking. He landed in a puddle. He didn't dare move for fear of wetting his hoard. All he could do was bang his head against the door until someone came to his rescue. That someone was just the man Christopher wanted to see. Fat Jack Pollard, the shift supervisor. "We've got an emergency," Christopher began as soon as Fat Jack gave him a hand with the tapes. "So who hasn't?" Fat Jack answered as he led the way to his office. "This is the worst storm in years. We've got crews all over town. I'm on deadline and every tape editor in the news department is tied up." "So you've come to me? Can you spare someone?" "Your boss called to ask me the same thing not 2 minutes ago." "What did you tell him?" "The same thing I'll tell you. I've got an extra man, but he's not here yet. He's late. So what else is new?" "Don't tell me." "You guessed it. Bingo Bradford's your man." As a featured reporter on the 6 o'clock news, Christopher was assigned an editor on a regular basis. But during emergencies, such as now, potluck was the rule. Hearing Bingo Bradford's name meant Christopher's luck had just gone to pot. When was he due in? "He ought to be here soon," Fat Jack answered, unwilling to give out specifics. "Why don't you get yourself a cup of coffee while you wait?" Christopher put down his tapes and glanced at the clock on the wall. He had 2 hours until air. With an editor like Bingo, that would be cutting it close. "Can't you give me someone else?" "It's Bingo or nothing." Just then, the elusive Bingo, so soaking wet that his Dodgers cap was bleeding blue, tried to sneak himself and his film cans past the shift supervisor. But Fat Jack had seen that move before. He shoved Christopher to one side and leaped out of his cubbyhole office, grabbing Bingo in a bear hug. Cans went flying, one of them rolling noisily toward the editing rooms at the other end of the hall. "You're an hour late," Fat Jack shouted. Bingo struggled to break the hug, but he was no match for the 250-pound supervisor. "My film," Bingo pleaded. Fat Jack relented, unlocking his arms. Instantly, Bingo fell on hands and knees to retrieve his treasures. He didn't seem to notice that one had gotten away. Scooping up the errant can, Christopher said, "I'll make you a trade, Bingo. Your body for this film." "Just give me a couple of minutes with him," Fat Jack said, "and he's all yours." "Give me a break," Bingo begged. "Not Christopher." The tape editor, who was about as sensitive as an Arab terrorist, spoke as though the reporter wasn't there. "Anybody but him." Fat Jack shook his head. "In case you haven't noticed, we've got a big story on our hands." Bingo raised his eyes skyward as if seeking the rain, which had been coming down steadily for 5 days, dumping more than 2 inches of water on Los Angeles every 24 hours. "I've had it with you," the shift supervisor announced. He, too, ignored the reporter's presence. "Relax, Jack. We can talk later. Right now, it's costing me money not to punch in." The videotape supervisor snorted. "Since when? You know I covered for you. Your time card says you were here right on the dot. But that's it. From now on, you don't get so much as a coffee break. Christopher here has you for the next 8 hours. Bingo pulled his sopping cap down further over his eyes. His fingers came away blue. "I promised to get these films transferred to tape today. Otherwise..." With a curse, Fat Jack cut Bingo off.